Remember how I was just saying that sometimes it takes months or years to get proof of rule number one with Foodie Beauty? Well, buckle up because today we've got a doozy. Last night she went live with a black screen to describe a medical condition she's got brewing down below. Turns out she thinks it's a recurrence of a boil that occurred in Thailand. Now remember, this was a couple of years ago and she described in a story time going to the Thai ER. Back then, the story was kind of weird. A lot of details were missing and it didn't sound quite right. I'm getting ahead of myself though. In the 2023 video we'll watch, she's wearing her embroidered abaya and a hijab. Last night's video featured a black screen, so I'll drop down this picture of pants on fire so you know that it was from last night. Are you ready? Grab a drink, but you probably don't want to be eating anything.
A giant abscess or something. I don't care if people make fun of me, whatever. The exact same spot as the last place. Remember I had one in Thailand, and I had one another time. It's right... Okay, how do I describe this? It's right where your inner thigh starts and the pubic area starts. Like right there.
So now let's go back in time to 2023 when Foodie is describing the boil in Thailand.
I'm okay. Yeah, I'm here. Look at me. I look fabulous. I'm alright. I'm kidding. I'm okay, but I did have to go to the ER. I had to get some medical attention here, and it wasn't as delightful as I thought.
Watch for all of the telltale signs as she tells this story. The darting eyes, looking down, pursing her lips. It's all there.
We've been doing so much walking, doing these attractions, sometimes doing 2 attractions a day. So, anyway, I have chub rub because I have chubby legs, and started small, and I thought, okay, usually sometimes if I get like a small boil, they just go away on their own. But this one, because I've been walking like every day, we finally did like this boil or cyst thing was growing on my thigh over time, and finally it hit a head literally when we did a double attraction in one day, and it just grew like it almost like overnight, just like swollen and big and purple and gross. Yeah, TMI by the way.
Yeah, it's a good place to stop and give you yet another trigger warning. What she talks about is medical in nature and can be kind of gross. So she described the boil as about golf ball size back then in Thailand, and here's what she said last night.
But it always comes back in that same area. Usually the 2 times I've had it, I know it's gonna come because it gets sort of tender and like sore, and then it grows in the next few days, like about 3 or 4 days, and it's very big, like the size of maybe a little bit smaller than a golf ball, and it's not white, it's like purple. So it was getting very painful because like even now sitting down I'm like, you know. So I had to get it they had to do like that like surgical procedure where they lance it, and that was hell on earth. That was so painful. Yeah, I let it, the first 2 times I never went to get medical attention for it. It just popped on its own, and I just let it drain over the like a couple of days, and then it completely like it healed. Like it didn't even you couldn't even tell there was anything there. But I don't think that those 2 days it ever fully got out. Yeah, it was so painful. I know they can become septic. That's why I had to get it taken care of. So, yeah, and it cost a pretty penny to do that, actually.
This is what tipped me off back then that this story probably wasn't true. Thai healthcare is actually pretty affordable. Foodie also didn't go into any great detail about the ER visit itself or any follow-up visits to any clinics.
So that was fun. And I have to follow up with a clinic every other day to get it taken care of, and yada yada yada. Basically, they cut it open and then they like squeeze all the stuff out, you know, and they pack it a bit. Yeah. So it's very 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 painful, and even with the bit of freezing, I can still feel it, and it's like a sharp pain. It's like a sting, ugh, like a pressure. I don't know. Yeah, it's so gross. So it bled a lot.
I think what Foodie is trying to do here is combine details from her hospital experience in Canada with an abscess on her back with Thailand. Because here's what she had to say about it last night.
Like the last times I've had it, it went away okay. It was really gross. Like the stuff that comes out of it stinks, man. It's horrible. It popped on its own. The one in Thailand popped. I was walking into the hotel room. The sack, oh gosh, that was painful. Stop laughing at me. It popped and it was all over the floor. It was disgusting. Yeah, it really smelled bad.
So it popped as you walked into your hotel room. What about this ER story and the doctors lancing it?
Yeah, I have to go to a clinic and follow up with it with the care after. So so that sucks because like I'm gonna have to like let it heal for a bit because whenever I walk, it's gonna like bug it. Even sitting down is like, so I just lay down most of the time since that.
So if you're wondering why she would lie about something like this back then, it was for content. For content and to give herself a reason to stay in the hotel room in bees. After this, Foodie pretty much stayed inside in the AC getting high and ordering food, and Salah went around on his walkabouts. Remember those?
Oh, not any antibiotic now, Golden Girl, but the last time I had one, they did give me one, so I'm surprised, but I guess they're just waiting to see, maybe.
This is another example of a red flag going up. Foodie claiming that a Thai hospital didn't give her antibiotics is complete BS.
It got like maybe like this big. It was like pretty big, maybe like almost golf ball size. But it didn't have like any smell or anything. Like normally like they can because it's like infected, so there wasn't any smell, so maybe that wasn't infected, I don't know. No, not the hotel lobby. Like as soon as we we went to a new hotel. If anything, I can have a doctor look at it and maybe give me antibiotics as preventative measure. But then I'll have freaking antibiotic squirts. It hurts my stomach. With metformin, I'm gonna be in rough shape. I don't think I have a fever now. I don't feel warm. I don't feel like. Usually when I have a fever, I get really bad chills. So yeah, I walked into the new hotel room and I just felt like a warm liquid and a bad smell, okay? And I was in shock that it had popped on its own because I was getting ready to go to the hospital in Thailand. So that's my story time about that. So yeah, I'm kind of like put up for a little bit anyway. Good thing we still have some like I'm just gonna like take the time honestly and just catch up on all the vlogs I didn't edit.
And there you have it, another Foodie Beauty story time completely debunked. Instead of just saying that she wanted to stay inside and get high, she made up this story. Drop me a line in the comments and let me know what you think about all of this. I'd love to hear from you.